According to the Wall Street Journal, over 1,900 CEOs last year alone left their jobs, while 19 actually died while in office. And among those that stayed in their jobs, a new study found that 82% of them are actually experiencing mental exhaustion. Now, Barna Group, that studies pastors and churches, so on and so forth, found that an astonishing 40% of pastors are on the edge of burnout. Wow. That is an almost 400% increase from just 2015, where there was 11% that were on the edge of burnout. Now, among the pastors that are actually considering quitting, it skyrockets to 69% are experiencing burnout. Now, this is due to the demand put on pastors, the polarization of society, everything that it takes to lead, social shifts. And what can happen is that pastors, CEOs, leaders, they grow more and more insulated and they don't talk to anybody. Now, I want to give you three simple keys that will help you to avoid burnout. Now, be sure to stay to the very end because the last one is actually probably the most important one. If you don't know me, my name is Jeff Moores. I'm a pastor, church planter, leadership consultant, committed to building better leaders. And this is why I'm making this video. Now, number one, you might like this one. Take a vacation before you want to. Take a vacation before you want to. We have all been there where we've just desperately wanted to take a vacation. We dreamt about it. We Google searched it. We watched the YouTube videos. We just wanted to go. But here's the deal. If you can take a vacation before you want to, it's actually way more healthy. I actually just got back from a week-long vacation with my family to Cancun, and it wasn't because I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to, but it wasn't out of a desperate need. It was actually out of an overflow. I was excited to go. And when I went there, not out of a want to, but out of a get to, I was much more attentive to my family. I had a better time. It didn't take me that long to decompress and disconnect from all the work. I was just able to focus on the family. Because here's the deal. When you go tired, you're more grumpy, takes you longer to decompress, takes you longer to disconnect. And it's day 3 or 4 into a 7-day vacation that you're finally able to relax and have a good time. And here's another hack. Take little vacations, just little ones. Just go away for a few days here and there. Maybe it's just an overnight with your wife at a hotel locally, but do stuff to get away. Secondly is get counseling before you need to. I say this to married couples all the time. They ask, when's the best time to get marriage counseling? I say before you need it. It's the same thing for us leaders. We need to get counseling before we need to. Now, this is actually 3 layers of counseling. The first one would be this, therapy, that we need to be getting therapy. Therapy deals with our past as well as our present, how our past has helped form our present, triggered us, so on and so forth. And so make sure to have a therapist that's able to work through certain things and is able to actually see, as you talk to them, issues that might be arising, coming up, that might be harmful to the way that you lead, therefore harmful to your organization. A therapist is going to help you figure out how to cope with the present situation that you're in so that you can lead better. Now, secondly, within this would be coaching. Make sure that you have a coach. A coach deals with where you're at presently and wants to coach you for where you're going to go in the future, as well as help you keep accountable to all of your goals and the systems that you're setting up to reach those goals. Recently, I just got an executive coach, and I'm excited to dive into this. As I was talking to him and deciding whether or not I was going to do this coaching thing, one of the things that really hit me was, oh, this guy's like a therapist except for the future. And I need that. They're able to help you talk through some of the challenges that you're facing in your organization or in your church, in your company. They're able to speak into you as a leader, pastor, CEO, manager. They're able to spot issues that might arise and help you figure out how to deal with them before you even come face to face with them. And then thirdly would be a psychiatrist. Now, this isn't necessarily for everyone, but some of us, we need to see a psychiatrist because we got some chemical imbalances in our brain, and a therapist can help us see that. And some of us might need some medication for it. Now, I'm not saying, everyone needs medication, but I am saying that if you do need medication, get medication because that's going to help you focus. A lot of CEOs and a lot of pastors actually have ADHD. They're incredibly driven. But also that comes a lot with sometimes anxiety, sleep disorders, even depression. And so having a psychiatrist that can help figure out whether or not you need to be medicated or diagnose certain issues so that you're at least aware of it is good to have. And then thirdly, and probably most importantly, take care of your physical health before you have to. We all say that we value our physical health, but if I was to ask you how much protein you need a day, how many calories you should be consuming based on your level of work and output, if I was to ask you where your blood levels are at, where your hormone levels are at, more than likely you wouldn't have an answer for me. So it's important that we know as leaders, pastors, CEOs, managers, so on and so forth, where our bodies are. We will abuse ourselves for the company, for the church. We will go without sleep. We will sacrifice ourselves at the altar of success in order to see the results that we want, while physically we are being depleted. So this is what I suggest. If you don't know what your hormone levels are, go get blood work done, find out where they're at, talk to a dietitian, find out what it is that you need to be eating. Different body types require different diets. Get into the gym and exercise, move your body at least a little bit. I understand time is hard. What I will do if I'm not able to get in the morning, or if I'm not able to go for a surf, I will on my way home just stop by the gym, even if it's just for 20 minutes. I will get in and get a quick workout. And this is what I've heard from the experts and good friends of mine is don't just go in and do cardio, but if you can, get in there and lift weights. Do some resistance training first, and then afterwards do the cardio. Your body will thank you for it. Pay attention to your diet. A lot of the stuff we eat actually causes inflammation, causes bad sleep. Make sure you get 7 hours of sleep a night. I'm not very good at this, but this is what I've heard, is that sleep is like washing of your brain. It like cleans your brain out. So make sure you get enough sleep, but do not neglect your health. It's massively important. Have people in your life that are going to hold you accountable to these three things. That you're going to take a vacation before you want to, you're going to get counseling before you need to, and you're going to take care of your health before you have to. Make sure that you have people around you that are going to help keep you accountable to this. That's it. My name is Jeff Moores. Follow me, like, comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.